Ayo. So as you guys know, I've met All Time Low a few times now, but as of right now, it's been 6 times, but possibly 7, depending on if this Road to Work tour thing works out. I'm not really sure what the fuck is going on with that, as far as signings anyway. I am going, but I don't know about signings. But I'm going to be talking here about, sorry, I'm spacing, about House Party Tour, and that was back in September, so it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, September 17th, 2013, House Party Tour, WaMu Theatre, yeah, Washington. That was a good meet and greet, just because, like, it was like, I don't know why, but they, like, lowered the amount of meet and greet people, which I guess it makes kind of sense, because they weren't the headliner. So, I mean, to lower the meet and greet kind of made sense, because they had to do all the VIP for a day to remember and all that jazz. And plus, they had the Pierce the Veil meet and greet. And I am so pissed about that. Like, I saw it, unfortunately, too late. Like, if I had seen it, I would have bought it. Like, $25? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, what? Like, I'm so mad. Okay, especially with having that whole source with Frenchie and Mike and everything a long time ago, and it not working out because they broke up and everything, and it just sucks. Okay, like, but yeah, so I would have done it, so it didn't work out. But anyway, so I did the All Time Low one. Well, I was there with my friend Danielle, and when we went, there was only 20 people total, I think, or something like that, for the meet and greet. There was 5 total that met them before. The rest of them had never met them in their entire lives, so it was like, what? That was weird. Like, how we got so quickly outnumbered. That's how I know All Time Low has, like, built up since I met them the first time. Because when I met them the first time, there was, like, a bunch of people who had met them before. Like, and then there was, like, me and a few other people who hadn't met them before. And it was just like, whoa, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, in 3 years, like, they went up so much that there was very few people that had met them before. Now, you would think it'd be the opposite, but, like, when you get, like, when you really think about it, like, that they got so big, that means that the people who met them before, there was less chances of us winning those meet and greets because of, like, the website, and there's more people that buy pre-sales, and it's just a huge, complicated deal. And I was one of the 5 that got lucky enough to get it again. And, so anyways, it was this girl Danielle, this other girl Megan, so there was 2 Megans. I don't remember her friend's name, but there was her, and then this girl, I didn't catch her name when I saw her a month ago, but she was there. Well, that made it very easy for us 5, because when we met them, they recognized us and everything. Now, I always told everyone about how Jack remembered me and everything, because he did. I mean, like, I won't lie. Everybody can sit there and say, oh, she's lying. He doesn't remember. I'm sorry, but he does. Just fucking take it for what it is. It's not like I just don't freak out about it. It's like, whatever, dude, no big deal. But anyway, so, Flyzik, this was when Flyzik was still around, because this is, like, before he announced the news that he was leaving. Now, if he hadn't announced it, and I had known, oh my god, I would have given him the biggest hug. Even if he could have kicked me out, I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, you're leaving, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just gonna miss you and everything. And, so, yeah, he was giving the rules, as usual. And it was really funny, because the 5 of us in the back, we were, like, standing there, and, because we had met them a few times already, he said, like, if you guys have met him before, he, like, had the exact same speech. For every single show, he had the exact same speech. Like, it didn't change, from, hey, you guys are about to meet the 4 boys of All Time Low. How many of you have met them before? Hands. How many of you had not met them before? Hands. Alright, well, it kind of goes a little something like this. The 4 boys of all time are about to come out. When they do, you can, do this, and you can do that, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. No voicemails, no phone calls, no this, no that. And don't try to send anything for your friends. This is your time with the band, not theirs. And what was the other part? Do not ask them to write out lyrics because the bridge for Jay-Z Ray is too long. And there was a third rule, but I don't remember what it was. And oh my god! And while he was doing this, so you know how it goes. While he was doing the speech, me and these other 4 people were kind of like in the back, like mocking him. I don't want to say that, but we were mocking him. And after a while, he notices us in the back, kind of copying him as we speak, like whispering it. And he's like, "Are you guys mocking me?" And I'm just like, all of us were kind of like, maybe. It was really funny. So we were just kind of like, yeah. And he's like, you guys, you 5 right over there are being, like, he was joking around. He's like, you 5 are being punished. You are to go over in that corner and not move until I'm done. So, like, he legitimately, like, would not continue the speech until we moved. So we walked away. We were kind of laughing it off because we could still hear him saying the rest of it. And, he walks away. And then shortly after, the boys do come out, And I went to Ryan first. And when I walked up, he's like, "Hey, you." And I'm like, "Hey." Like, what? Hold on, phone call. Yo. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Bye. Sorry, it was my phone. But anyway, so I'm going to finish this as quick as I can. So, yeah, he was just like, "Hey, you." And I'm like, "Hey." And he's like, "How is it?" I'm like, "It's good." Just take our picture. He signs my album, and I'm so pissed. I, forgot to give him a hug, but I didn't realize it till later that, during the meet and greet, I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't know what happened, but I just didn't do it. So I was like, shit. Oops. Well, so after him, I walked over to Zach, and, oh my god, because he's usually so quiet. You never get him to talk. And so when I walked up, he's like, "Hey," all, nudging. And I'm like, he's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm tight, And he's like, "Oh, it's good." Signs nothing personal and take the picture. And he's all huggy and just, hold on, I gotta show you guys. It's great. I don't really typically fangirl over All Time Low, but I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself for that one. This is our picture. Okay, sorry, I got excited. So yeah, then he hugs me and everything, and we're just all cool about it. And then, I go to Alex, next. Oh my god. I just realized that's the first meet and greet where I didn't go to Alex last. What? Oh no, that's a lie. Sorry. Just kidding. No, but anyway. So I walk up to him, he's like, "Hey, you again." I'm like, "Yeah, hi." And he's just like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Good. Cool." He's like, "Alrighty." And I'm like, "Yeah." So I give him the album, he signs it, take our picture, and I'm like, "So can I have a hug real quick?" He's like, "Hell yeah, you can." He hugs me, he's like, "Thank you." And I'm like, oh my god. You and your, in my head, I'm just like, that personality, I'm telling you, it's gonna kill us all. And so I walk away, and then, as you all know about Jack, it was just my voice raised on purpose. Oh my god, I was gonna die, dude. I honest to God don't know what I did to make him, remember me so well, but I love it. You guys can never understand, how much it's, the best. It's, the best thing for me. Okay? I walked up to him, and I can show you how he, like, his little, like, pose and everything, like, legitimately, he, like, so, like, I walk up and he's just like, he, like, stops everything, points, gets excited, and he's just like, you, yes, I knew it, and, like, gets so excited, and I, like, walk up. Now, granted, I wish they would know my name and not say you, but, he's like, yes, and, I give it, and he's like, you again, yes, how are you, and he's all excited, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god, like, and I'm like, I'm great, yeah, and he's just like, that's good, signs the the album, we take our picture and everything, and he's all huggy as usual. I'm just like, damn it, everybody hates me, ha 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 ha, because all of the fans around there that were new were just like, what? Like, are they serious right now? Because my friend Danielle that I was with knew about it, and all the ones I met him before knew about it because they all saw the shit about it. And so when that happened, I was just like, oh my god! And then all these fans were just like, what? Like, I couldn't even, like, I just wanted to, like, explain it to them so bad. Like, meet him enough times and it'll happen, surely. And, like, after while we're taking our picture, I'm sorry, it was really funny. He just was like, I'm like, I kind of looked at him like, what the fuck? Like, what's that? And he's like, I'm sorry, you just smell really good. I'm like, thanks? Like, I'm like, you do too, I guess. I don't know. It was just really funny. And then, like, I asked for the hug, and he's like, yeah, hell yeah. Duh. And he, like, hugs me and everything, and he's, like, squeezing as tight as he physically could. And he's just like, yes. I'm like, you're fucking weird, dude. It was really funny. I'm just like, thanks, dude. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I love you. And I'm like, aw. And then, like, I just kind of, like, walked away and everything, all like, what did I do? But, yeah, that was House Party Tour as far as meet and greets go. Show was fucking bomb. Like, oh my god. Like, it was great. Pierce the Veil was great. Discovering the Wonder Years was great. Ultima was fucking great. And then A Day to Remember had one of the best concerts I've ever seen. Like, that was my first time seeing them, and it was just great. All around great. So, yeah, that's that tour. I'm going to post it with the House Party Tour videos, which I actually only have, like, 4. So, yeah, but as you guys heard, I have to get going because of dinner. So I'm going to post the rest of these videos later on. Yeah, bye.